What kind of alien would invade some council estate in South London?
One that's looking for a fight.
Okay, so just give me a brief history into the musical life of Paigey Cakey.
Paige Cakey. It's just Paige Cakey. I'm just a rapper here, you know. I'm doing a bit of acting and that. Yeah.
So tell us where we might have seen you.
You might have seen me in Waterloo Road, Series 8, Attack the Block, The Knot, YouTube, Paige Cakey, or just on the street.
And the name is pretty interesting. It's definitely unique. Break down the name Paigey Cakey.
Well, my name's Paige, so everyone calls me Paigey. And then Cakey's like slang for money. And when I was younger, I always used to have like the latest trainers, which my mum brought me, so I was lying about my money. And so everyone was like, oh, you're cakey. And then, oh yeah, and then you know that song, Baby Cakes, that came out. So people was like, Paigey Cakes. And then I just tried to rhyme it and I made it Paigey Cakey.
What you know about me? Born in 93. I'ma go hard cause I find it easy. What you know about me? Born in 93. I'ma go hard cause I find it easy. You wanna watch me? Brother, better bring binoculars. I turn a couple heads on the track, see them nodding it. Demolishing tracks, have them looking like apocalypse. With bombs in my hand, never know when I'm dropping it. Dropping like a top.
The industry is quite fickle, so when it comes to new MCs and females in particular, they talk about marketability. You're a light-skinned girl.
Yeah.
People are going to talk about you being a lightie, and they're going to talk about your image, maybe before they talk about your talent.
Yeah.
How do you think about that?
You know what? That's always going to happen. That's just part of life, to be honest. Like, people might rate you for the way that you look and not for the way that your lyrics come out, like lyrically. And I don't know. That's happening a lot, to be honest.
Snoop to the core, living with no ceiling, so I'ma drop floors. Pulling out the big things, corn on a cob. And if you wanna act up, bring the popcorn. I'll show a bit of porn. Fucking up the beat, so these brothers wanna try a thing. I tear them all out. I'll be rougher than a lioness. You don't wanna war, oh, utterly annihilate. Make you look sad, I'll be pulling out the violin.
I wanted to ask you about Twitter hits, Twitter followers, and YouTube hits. You've got artists at the moment that are buying Twitter followers and they're buying YouTube hits. Now you can look at it as straight faking it and below the belt, or a great hustle with a means to an end. How do you look at it?
I see it as that's just fake. If you want to get your name pushed out there, you do it yourself. Like, buying fake followers is just not the way forward. Like, just think about it this way. You're going to buy all these fake followers and then you're going to release a track. And how many people on Twitter are going to hear your track? Because all them fake followers are not real people. They're just fake computers. They're computerized accounts. So therefore you're not getting nowhere. But then I can see why some people do it, because then it makes you look like better. It makes you look like, yeah. And that's actually happened to me. Like, someone hollered me and they had thousands, like, I don't know, like 168,000 followers. And I was like, yeah. And they were like, yeah, you want to do a collab? So I was like, yeah. Then I checked out their followers and they were all fake. And then I just felt a bit dumb. And we didn't do the collab and they're still hollering me now.
So you're fairly young. You're 19 years old.
Yeah.
You're doing the music thing, but you're also acting. I wanted to ask you how your parents felt about you not pursuing university and going the route that you've taken.
My parents are fully behind it. Like, my mum, she's like my #1 fan. You know, like she's got like all my songs on her iPod, and she knows all the words and that. And like, obviously, she probably would have loved it if I went to university, but at the same time, she knows I'm following my dream. And she has faith that I'll make it, so she just loves what I'm doing and she don't want me to stop.
Never locked up, I got my bars in a dungeon. When I'm finished, you will be redundant. I am not a charity, but I get the funding. Let me take them back, yeah, refund them. So I grew up in a city called London. No need for a taser, it's shocking how I stun them. I run that, they fund that, they bolt on the trap. What you saying? I used to go hard like stone.
You're a new female MC. There's no one female MC in particular that is really putting their hand on the trophy, like trying to win, really taking the game. Like, where do you fit in and where do you hope to change that?
I think at the moment I'm like near the bottom, but I've been climbing up the ladder and I'm trying to climb up the ladder, but obviously there's obstacles getting in my way, but I'm going to keep trying and creeping up the ladder. But I've got to say, I think the only female artist that is up there at the moment is just Miss Dynamite, and she's been up there, like she's the queen at the moment in the UK. But I'm just going to keep working my way up until, you know, I'm touching it.
What have been some of your influences?
My influences, Missy Elliott. That's my biggest influence. That's my favourite rapper of all time. Like, she just thinks out of the box. She's just creative. She's just crazy.
Tell us about a mixtape you got coming out.
My mixtape is called The First Page, and it's dropping in October, like the beginning of October. And it's just going to feature like all my like music that no one's heard, just like stuff I've been producing as well. So stuff I've been producing and just crazy beats, freestyles, a couple collabs as well from a few artists. So look out for that one.
Fucking up the beat, so these brothers wanna try a thing. I tear them all out. I'll be brother than a lioness. You don't wanna war. Oh, utterly and